Hello everyone, this is Planckera, and welcome to my universe. And hello there, Protox. Okay, so I got 2 more places to find loot in, and I think I have literally all the loot in every other place. So, yep, sure do. Assuming... yeah, it's always hard when people don't see your stuff. I do have some tags if you ever upload your stuff to like Twitter or something that you can just use like a Planckera, that tag there, and I do check those on a regular basis. So at the very least, I will see it. So if you want to, but yes, I have explored most of the places, and yeah, I forgot that there was this one spot over here that I still don't know how to get to. But for now, I think I'm gonna finish off this one. I still got 4 things left to find, and this chest. How to get this chest still eludes me. Because, like, there's one way up, it's this tunnel, and it's blocked off by a removable wall. There's a switch somewhere, but I don't know where that switch is, and I have not been able to find it. And worse still, that switch will not show up on my treasure radar. It's incredibly rude. So I'm gonna go look around for some of the other loot for now, and I will revisit it. I'm just trying to remember my buttons here. Okay. Is that... Okay, no, that probably is not the loot below me. So there probably is something over here. Maybe... It's really annoying, because I know that there's that, like, one bit of loot there. But I don't know. I don't know exactly where it'll start to ping my radar, and... Because I actually don't have a very good feel for how big the radar is. So I might be running around a bit. Hello there, Blood Bullet. Welcome back. Might be running around for a bit, seeing what I can find here. That's why I hate leaving loot just uncollected, but I legit have no idea how to get to that one in the one that's blocked off. But it is looking kind of like it might be picking up that one. Because, I mean, it does seem to be below, and that one is, in fact, below me. Yeah, that's almost certainly the one down there. Oh god, but it's... Now I'm becoming increasingly concerned that there's more than one piece of loot in there with how it's acting. And then I remember looking inside there, and I don't see a switch to open it in here. I checked both sides. So I am at a little bit of a loss here. And now I am becoming increasingly concerned that there's just more than one thing of loot in there, and thus I don't know if there's going to be a bunch of others elsewhere, and this is driving me mad. See, it's blocked off, and that's the only way in. I have wandered around this for a while, and have seen no way in. Because, yeah, it's gonna stop me, right? Yeah. I'll go back for the loot in a second there. I want to look up here one more time because, yeah, I definitely don't see a switch in there. Which does make me think it's outside here somewhere, but I have looked around. It's okay, I just started. So we haven't been stuck here for very long yet, and I might go wander around elsewhere. It's just... I can't tell if the thing that's being pinged is this place or somewhere else. I cannot tell, and it bothers me. But as far as I can tell, I can't interact with any of these relics, so I have no idea. None whatsoever. And I am very much at a loss, so I don't know, maybe I'll just start heading toward the top. And just ignore any pings near this thing for now. And maybe something will come to me. I mean, strictly speaking, like this switch to open this thing could be anywhere. In pretty much every other instance, it's been on the same screen as the thing I want to open, which is why I've been hunting around here, but I don't know, maybe it's just not the case for this one. Because I have tried to go inside those walls there. I did try to jump underneath. I'll try one more time. Yeah, those are definitely walls. So I have no idea. Okay. So let's see. For this area, we got this windy maze up here. And then a couple of areas over here. So I guess I'll try to go through the windy maze part first. I'll head back up to the tree and start wandering through here, I suppose, and just get all these dead ends and whatnot. That's okay. I'll try to figure it out. I'll give it a little bit longer before I ask for spoilers. Don't worry, if I want spoilers, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know if I need hints. But for now, I'll go higher up. I'm gonna swing at every switch, even though I'm pretty sure I've already hit them all, but... You know, just in case. Just in case. Okay, so I wanted to come up to this dead end first. And then there's like all these artifacts on the map. And I'm not sure if they are significant. But I can't appear. I cannot appear to interact with them. Okay, so nothing there. I've got to be far enough away from this now that it won't proc, right? So is there something to the right or left here then? No, it's only doing it when I go down, so I'm not sure. And purple is a very nice color. Purple is fantastic. It's okay. This place may be like literally the opposite of purple in that it's yellow, but I still think it looks pretty nice. There's always something special about giant libraries. Okay, so I've already looped over this. There's a dead end down here. And down here. Okay. So nothing there. I still just can't tell if what my radar is picking up is, you know, the one area that I know has loot, but I don't know how to get to. Oh. Hello there, I didn't see you. Huh, yeah, that's right. I haven't unlocked this one either. Okay, so at least there I see the switch, and I remember being very confused by this one, because the entire thing is blocked off here, too. Yeah. It's coming back to me. I never figured out how to open this, either. Okay. At least there I kind of see where the switch is. So maybe there's a hint for me here. Because all of this is blocked off, too. And another clock. So, when What's-His-Face was here, he mentioned something about wearing certain accessories. And I remember... I remember wondering if that was a hint or if it was just flavor, because I didn't remember any particular accessory that really made me think that I needed to wear it here. It's really hard to know. And considering I have most of the loot in the game at this point, I probably have it. But I don't have something of... like... It was something dealing with sun and moon. But, I don't have anything like that. So ones with certain gemstones, I have twins rings. That might be significant. Lava stone. Okay, well, the only thing that seems to be in a set, it's like I could believe that these ones have just, like, that look the same or maybe relevant, but other than that, this is the only thing that looks like it's from a set. So I guess I'll give it a try. I'll just switch back afterwards. Okay, so nothing, like, in particular with this thing. Yeah, it's all extremely unclear. I guess I can check the exact quest log. I'll head back down there, but I want to look. Alright. Well, that's extremely unhelpful. So... like, extremely... But I just want to check the neat stained glass here and see if there's any significance to it, but it does not really appear so. Still cannot interact with it. See, this is why I saved this one for, like, last, because I knew that when it came time to come back here and check for things, I was just gonna be like, man, I have no idea what to do with this. I have no idea what to do with this. Okay. Still cannot, like, interact here at all. Help!
It's you again. Would you do me a favor if you have the time? You two may be precisely who I need to aid me in devising my unique spell.
Okay, maybe he will help.
What makes your spell so unique? Ifri just learned one.
Well, this spell is much more powerful than what you just learned. I can tell you more if you accept the offer.
You saved our lives, and we have no reason to turn it down.
Good. You are indeed the people I need. Come and see me when you're ready.
Okay, I guess now's good.
Renee, have you made up your mind?
I'm willing to help. Please tell me what happened.
When the raising befell us, I was reading in the Grand Archives. My power was lacking, and I could not deflect its direct impact. I could only link my soul to the 3 powerful hallows in the archives, and bound my soul in their field with 3 chains. I've thus survived without being swept into the sea of souls by the flood that cooled the land after the raising. However, though I managed to survive, I was also bound forevermore inside the field and the archives by these hallows.
I can't believe he locked his soul in here with 3 so-called hallows. Humans really do crazy things to stay alive.
Look, it's understandable.
Nonetheless, he succeeded and survived the raising all on his own.
I don't hate this place. There's a sea of books, and it would take an eternity to read them all. And yet, no one wishes to remain a prisoner forever. Thus, I've been looking for someone to help me ever since. But after so many years, there have been none to help me in my plight.
Those others were too weak after all. Guess only the great Ifri and Ree can manage it.
Does it mean you want us to help you break these 3 seals?
Clever, aren't you? Generally, powerful hallows are connected to the soul realm, and you will find the seals there. As such, you will need to learn my soul field invading spell. This spell can be used not only to connect to and enter the soul realm, but also to invade the soul fields of others.
Soul field invading spell? Interesting. With that, would Ifri be able to enter other soul fields and do as Ifri pleases? Wait. Why would you need our help if you actually know how to use the spell yourself?
'Tis the price of my survival. The Sea of Souls was meant to exist only in the soul realm. Thus, the force it poured into our realm when the raising befell us was transformed into a raging flood that washed over holy grounds. Most beings could not resist such a terrible sundering. This powerful force could not be sustained for long in the mortal realm. Eventually, the flood receded, carrying the remaining people with it. Their souls were not destined to survive in that realm. I linked myself to the Hallows and exploited their power to resist the first impact. Then those 3 chains secured my soul against the second. The Soul Link did protect me, but it also bound me to this place. I've lost the ability to access the soul realm after that, and thus cannot break the seal alone.
Well, that's quite a long explanation.
That's why you will need us to help unseal you then. But can I really master such a powerful spell?
The soul field invading spell is truly beyond the reach of mere mortals. But you are special, young lady. The soul link between you and your companion, it helps stabilize your souls. Furthermore, you carry a strong aura of the Sea of Souls. It must have been caused by multiple deaths and rebuilds in a short period of time. Those experiences shall grant you a better understanding of the nature of souls, which makes it easier for you to learn.
I feel like this is a subtle jab with the game telling me not to die so dang much.
Besides, you are able to understand and use the Afterimage. You couldn't be more suitable. So many unique talents have you. To be honest, if it weren't for Eros, I would have made you my apprentice. Do you know about soul spells? Their elegance and profoundness are far beyond simple elemental magic.
Hey! What do you mean by simple elemental magic? Watch your tongue or Ifri will burn your feathers to ashes!
Oh no.
Thank you very much. What must I do to learn this spell?
Your talent is unique, but alas, it cannot summon the spell directly as I do. You may need the power of an artifact, one that I can make for you. As with Afterimage, you can use this artifact to temporarily perform spells, but it requires some materials to create it. Yes, he must have some in his inventory. Take this. Go to the town of the Exiled and find an antique dealer named Stanley. Tell him the owl hungers. He'll take care of the rest. After all these years on the loose, he should be willing to offer a little help.
Go to the antique dealer in the town of the Exiled. I see.
Okay.
Seems that your mind works faster than your little companion. Well, I shall return to my books. Come see me when you're ready.
Alright, well, I might actually go do that. I'm still not sure if this will help me open the path. No, it seems to be to the left, but there's... okay, so it's probably picking up something over here, in that area that is cut off. That I still don't know how to get to. Alright, well... I'm at a bit of a loss here, so I'm gonna go do that now. I know roughly where he is. What's the closest one? He's like in this area, so... Yeah, I guess just the main tree should be fine. So yeah, let's just go do that and see if it gives me any further ideas of how to open those things. I mean, I'm assuming that there's just a switch somewhere, and I just gotta find it, but man, I don't know where to look. There's clearly some type of shenanigan here, because I have stepped just about everywhere, really. Did I get it wrong? No, it's over here. It's just on the layer down. Here we go. Okay. Hello, friend. I have a note for you.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like to...
The owl hungers.
I've not heard that since. I can't believe that oddity.
Please, no hints unless I ask them for it directly. Not even nudges. Nothing. Let me suffer.
Now that you know what's going on, give the items to us.
Here, this was certainly the hardest to find. I've taken great pains working on it, only waiting for... Anyways, it is quite expensive, dear customers.
I mean, probably.
Money on your person?
Almost certainly. I've got tons of money. And I do too. It's very pretty.
What? You mean we have to pay for this? It's Levine who needs your help, not us. And the list is 4 items long. Where's the other 3?
Help, you say? I never do anything gratis. It's just business.
But Levine said we could leave it all to you.
It takes some risk to acquire the materials you want. However, as you can see, I'm not but a feeble merchant with nary a lick of strength. For this one, I've already paid a heavy price. Alas, after the raising, Engarden became far more dangerous than it had been for many years. I had not expected such a change, and strength had never chosen me. Well, I'm not really interested in fighting anyways.
So you're Craven. Fine. Just tell us where the rest of the materials are, and we'll get them ourselves.
Yeah, we gotta go do our fetch quests.
I do appreciate your understanding.
Thank you for your help.
Okay, so what do I gotta do? Oh man, that's not expensive at all. What the heck are you complaining about for, Ifri? It's alright, we got the things. Okay, what else do I need? What else do I need here? It's probably gonna be at the bottom. Here we are. Da 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 da. Binding string, yeah, I got that. Okay, I think I might have this. Firmamental feather, water of equilibrium. I think I have those, and I'm pretty sure I have ever burning crystal too. I guess I should check before I go back. Is this all food items? Yeah, it's probably... Maybe not. Yeah, no, here they are. Hypnotic orb, ever burning crystal, firmamental feather, binding string. What was the last one? Water of equilibrium. Okay. So let's see. Is there a water of equilibrium here? So here we are there. Okay, yep. Okay, so I already got it all. The joys of being a hoarder. Here we go. Well, I'm down at the place with the loot. I'll go ahead and go run down there and see if I can interact with anything. Because specifically, he mentioned rings, so Man, I have so many of those swords now. Oh, one lower. I actually thought I was too high for a second there, but worked out. Okay, well, it's moving again. It wasn't actually doing that last time I was here, so... Still not something I can interact with. Like, do I have to wait for the time to be at a certain spot? I guess I'll wait for a full revolution of the hand, just because, I mean, I have no better ideas. Because I don't really have any accessories that talk about being the sun and moon. At least not that I remember. I'll check my list again. Let me just wait for this thing to spin once. Fortunately, the puzzle hint is very vague, and the puzzle hint was vague, and I don't actually have a way to check it. Oh. Okay, cool. Nice. That was a weird hint, I guess, but there we go. Okay, so at least this will stop driving me crazy. Oh, and I get another outfit. Black and gold, huh? Let's see. Okay, so... Oh, wow, that's a kind of a terrible color combination. I don't like it. I'm gonna go back to my black and white. Okay. No, I'll just keep him on for now. I can't be bothered to go into the menu. It's fine. Okay, but now I can explore this place in peace. Because I know that all loot should be stuff I'm able to get, in theory. Okay, so I'm gonna work my way back up to the top. I'll give the owl his stuff. And... Okay, so this was indeed different treasure. Okay, cool. Higher, huh? Left. Higher. Okay. So, upper left. Now I'm free. It's a little bizarre. It was just the only a couple of rings that I had that felt like they belonged to a set. But I'm not sure what they have to do with sun and moon. So I'm kind of glad that I had them both, and I was just able to look through my list and just like be like, I don't know, man, I'll try it. Okay. So this is going to start taking me to other places. So I'm going to go there a little bit later. I already have loot on my radar, so... I'm gonna just go get it. It's okay, I guess that's why I try things. Sometimes it works out for me. Okay, now, once again, I'm kind of getting outside, but I think I've already explored that whole area anyway. I remember getting everything outside of the archives last time, so today was just going to be running through the archives. Okay, so I think the loot is still higher. Higher and to the right, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so it's further this way. Where does it proc again? Okay, so once I go farther this way, it's further over here. So I'm probably like at the edge of the circle that I presume exists here. And there's not a lot of like places for there to be hidden walls in this area, so... Because yeah, I don't think I can get in this. Yeah, definitely not. Well, maybe. Maybe on this side. Okay, no. This is the only place I could see to get in there. Okay, so let's try to triangulate the position of this loot. So, from here, it's left. But from the... Oh. I left it? No, these are two different chests. Are they? Because that's the edge there. But then it gets hit again over here. Okay, so... One is definitely, like, up here. I'm gonna go look at... that other place that seems to be, like, blocked from the inside. See if I can figure out something. This one I at least know has a switch. But I don't know how to get in there. Granted, the switch might just open the big ones. And there might be, like, another shenanigan with this. For the small ones. I don't know, I'll let it go do a revolution again. Just because, once again, I have no better ideas. And maybe if I'm lucky, it just has the same thing. And failing that, I guess I'll try the same thing with a couple of other accessories. I wish it moved a little faster. I might be a little bit impatient. Yeah, so this one has a little bit more of a sun pattern than the last one. Alright, almost there, almost to the top. Okay, sure. I'm glad it was the same ones, because, man... Radiant necklace. You know, that might actually be worth looking at. Considering I had to pull some shenanigans to get it. Oh no, it looks like it's still quite old. Okay. Oh, I don't know, those are some pretty nice stats. Okay, I'll switch off. Back to the things that I had before. Plus, shiny new thing I just got. Oh. But that's only how you get to one side. That's not how I get to the place that lets me open other things. Ooh. Okay, so there might be something more here. Other things that look like they might be part of a set. I'm guessing that doing this again won't get me anything. I'll try it. But I'm not expecting much. So maybe I switched off a little bit too soon. Okay, so if I stand here again with the same thing, are you gonna open the one on the other side? Or do you only open the one on the right? Then I'll double check the names of all the other accessories. And just see if there's, like, anything else it could be. Because that does seem to be how you open the small ones here. Just gotta wait for it. I kinda hate it. Okay, so no, not that one. Let's see. So we have Jade. I think I remember seeing another one similar to that. Prism Stone. Like Eros's thing. White Stone Heart, White Tail Feather, maybe? Like, these two weren't next to each other. So I shouldn't use that as a sign for anything. Things that look like they're part of a set. Things that look like they're part of a set. I'm basing it more on the name than, like, the pictures. Because I think that the pictures are more likely to be from asset reuse. But none of the other ones kind of have that same feeling as these ones. Do I need to... No, these were not on the map. Oh yeah, and I can remove that now. So I'm guessing the 3 on the map are the ones that our owl friend bound himself to. Okay, I want to go take a quick look around before I try to think about what other accessories might open that, because I would hate to just sit there and guess and check like everything, because oh my god, that sounds so boring. That sounds like seriously awful. So I'll go see if he has anything interesting to say. And from there, I'll see if I can find where these last things are.
Levine, we've gathered the things you need.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Let me see them then. To forge with my mind, to cast into shape. All right, just one more step remains.
What? Still another step remains? Ifri is tired enough to lie down in a grave.
This artifact, though preliminarily completed, lacks the soul power to activate it. It's better if we use rare and powerful souls, those that are thoroughly twisted. While absorbing their powers, we can also purify these souls and end their suffering.
Isn't the town of the exiled full of mad spirits? Just go there.
Oh man, we're gonna purify the heck out of things again.
How much power does the artifact need to be activated?
Not that much. Filling it up until it turns golden should be enough.
Okay, Hood of the White Owl. Are you a fancy accessory? Doesn't look like it. Okay. What are you then? Are you a hat? Yeah, okay. Sub-weapon attack stuff? Nah, that's fine. How many more things are here? There's only like 2, right? Yeah, so there's 2. I get the feeling that both might be over there. I'll go ahead and check everything through here. Just to make sure. So I'll do a quick loop through this and see if my radar picks up anything. And failing that, I'm gonna go stare at this thing. And, you know, if it's just gonna be an item hunt where I cycle through everything, you know, maybe I just take the hint, because I don't know, man. Just trying every combination of accessory that I can think of. It doesn't sound like a good time. Oh, just leave it at that. It does not sound like a great time. I guess I'll trust elevator today. Okay, so this is the dead end. Okay, and then I come up here. Okay. I'll charge up the thing in a little bit. I kind of want to figure out the mystery of the loot before I go and do that. Because that's just gonna be grinding regular enemies and... I'm always so confused as to why games make you do things that are not, like... I guess fun and interesting. Oh, I actually went past what I was looking for here. Like it's one thing with my self-inflicted hunt for loot, but, here? Where is this path down? There we go. Okay. But, like, is it really necessary to make me grind enemies? Is it? Is it? Even if it doesn't take that long. I don't know. Anyway. I'll go and just run through here real quick. Okay. And over there leads into the frozen veins, so I'm good. Like I said, I get the feeling that both are in that upward area because I'm pretty sure I got 2 different procs on my radar here. So this is just to be thorough before I go off and do that. So let's see. Okay, this is a dead end. I'll go run at it. Okay. I'll still go ahead and kill everything just for fun, and... oh, man. Still just enjoy all the neat stuff in the background. I love all the little, like, golden symbols and stuff back there. Very pretty and interesting looking. Like, look at that door. I love stuff like that. It's fantastic. Okay, and that's that loop. So... yeah, I think both of them are probably up through here. So, shenanigan here. So I guess I'll just ask chat directly here. So, Blood Bullet or anyone else? Do I gotta do a different accessory combination in order to open the little locked path right around here? I'll start heading back up there. If it didn't take so long to cycle through the whole clock, I'd probably just try some things and, you know, no. Give it my best shot. Okay, no, that probably is... well, no, that's really far away. Maybe not. Over here. Okay, that might actually be a different one. But, yeah, if it didn't take so long for the hand to go all the way around, I'd be a little bit more inclined to try to scour hints and whatnot, but... lava flowing solar birthplace. Da-da-da. Yeah, we've seen that. The lunar graveyard was neat. I liked it a lot. It was so pretty. Okay, so it was just right there. That was quite a hiding spot. Okay. But the last one I'm pretty sure is going to be on the other side of that thing. Alright, so I'll head on up there. I think this is the way up there, isn't it? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Haha, the door closed on me again. Okay, so... I've already tried it with this accessory combination, so I'll go look it up real quick. Because, yeah, at this point, it's like... if that's what I gotta do, I'll pass. Oh, I have caps lock on. This is Holy Grounds. Locked a chest. Let's see. Okay, well, I mean, it just claims that I just gotta stand here and it'll open, but that didn't happen when I did it last time. I guess I'll try again? It's very awkward, but, hell, I guess there are worse things than staring at a neat little clock thing for about a minute. It does look really cool. I have been looking about how it's all put together and stuff. The kind of, shapes that it uses. I do like stuff like that. I do think it looks very neat. I just wish the circumstances and what I was looking at it were a little bit better. Yeah, see, that one didn't open the one on the left. That one only got that one. And when it went around again, that didn't open the other one. Yeah, it's a very fancy clock. I don't know where the minute hand is, so I don't actually know how you tell time with this thing. Alright. No problem. And at this point I was asking, how do I open the door on the left? And this time I was explicitly asking for chat hints, so you can tell me if you want. Because when I was just standing here and waiting for it to go all the way around, it never opened the one on the left. So I just figured I'd try again and maybe give it a second revolution. So it opened the one on the right, but not the one on the left. Okay, so it is just stand there for two. Jesus Christ. I hate it. Okay. Well, sure thing. Look, man, that's not a puzzle. That's just annoying. Okay, ooh, and I get a secret book, too. Forbidden Knowledge. Ancient document number 3. Besides primeval creatures, God also made Goliaths and us beings. All other plants and animals of this world are of the natural borns of... blah blah blah. All the other plants and animals of this world are the natural borns of the life force of nurturing stream with the earth combined. Well, that's a mouthful. I think I read that right, though. Where there is stream, there is life. A natural presentation of the stream's power. Such is the law of nature and in garden. Alright. Final bit of loot. Plumage of the white owl. Are you any good? No, that's fine. Oh, and you're a sub-weapon thing, too. Anyway, I'm gonna go put on the things that I liked before. So, there we go. And that is everything here, so I did not get the fancy rock that I need here. Alright, I think before I go and explore the field of Pyro and maybe try to figure out what the heck is going on with Golden Falls, I'm gonna go finish the Owl's quest here. So what color is the thing right now? Oh wait, items is the first menu. What color is the thing? Very descriptive words indeed, but he gave me a special orb. It is still gray. Very sad. Okay, let's go to the Town of the Exiled, and we're just gonna purify the heck out of these guys, and hope that gives me what I need. They are gonna be so purified with the raw force of violence. Alright. So I don't really know which things will do it, but that's fine. We'll just keep purifying things until it works out for me. Get back here. I need to purify you. Oh, right. I don't hit those. Come here. Get purified. Okay. I'm the good guy. Isn't there a dude over here somewhere? I want to smack him. Okay, there we go. Like, it's fine. They're like tortured souls or something. Sometimes it's better just to kill them. Oh. Is it gold now? Are we done? No. Okay. Oh, come on. Give me the thing. There we go. I still want your loot. Because loot makes me happy. Yeah, and I do see like a little visual effect. Oh, is that what's hurting me? I was wondering why my health kept getting so low. I don't know. I see, so I take damage every time I kill something.
Finally, it turned gold.
Yay!
Let's go to the Grid Archives.
Okay, let's go say hi. But yeah, I very much know, like, basically nothing by name. Game has a lot of things, and I don't remember them all. And this is also episode 20, so some of that was probably something I've done, you know, over a month ago. Okay. Oh hey, it's not even gonna make me walk up there. Nice. Okay. Well, thanks, game! I'm glad I don't have to walk all the way back up there. Let's see. Yep, this is the right one. No, it's the one below here. Okay. Hello. I did the thing.
I'm ready now.
This is the first hollow, the Candelabra of Desire. Take out the artifact I've given to you and activate it just as you summon Afterimage. Then you can enter the soul realm of the hollow. Entering the field of the hollows is a good opportunity for you to experience its source of power and energy. You may gain some new understanding.
Owl's Peaking, an artifact made by the powerful mage himself. It can be used to cast a unique spell. The bearer can enter some soul fields. Okay. Well, here we go. The candelabra's mysterious light flickers. It seems to be doing more than illuminating your face, but also touching your soul. Let's go!
Renee, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. But the whole field is shrouded in dusk.
Don't worry. I'll guide the way. We've already taken care of the most difficult part. Once we've successfully entered the field, the rest should be no real challenge. Look around. Can you see anything that looks like a chain?
Isn't that it in front of us?
This chain is the source of the seal. All you need to do is break it. In the soul, you should be capable of breaking the seal directly.
No problem. I am excellent at breaking things. It's like one of my 2 interactions in this game.
Be mindful, however. Do not carelessly touch the core of the soul realm. Someone would be angry if you break
All right.
this hollow.
Piece of cake.
All right.
That's it. Break the remaining 2 seals, and I'll be free once again.
Okay.
Seems it's almost done.
Nice. All right. So, time to go upstairs. We'll help out our friends. It's one of the accessories I just equipped, make me take damage or something? Doesn't look like it. Oh, HP regeneration minus 25, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do a different one. I don't remember what I had before. Sure, we'll do that one. That explains why I'm dying. I definitely should not equip anything that kills me. I do a fine job of killing myself, thank you. Oh, that was the dead end. The map in my head was a little bit off. I needed to go up another layer before I went over. Yeah, there we go. I don't really need to heal, so I'm just gonna keep on going. Here we are. Back to breaking things. Okay. And then it just takes me out immediately, so I can't even try to do rude things in the soul field. I don't know. You know, maybe I will try to do something rude in the next one. And just kind of run around and see what's there. I'm gonna guess not a lot, but you know. Considering I got an ominous warning of upsetting people if I went to the wrong place there, you know I gotta try it at least once, right? They should be happy that I want to do some science. Science makes everything better. So let's go find out. But, personally, I think it's just flavor for why they're so small. But I'm still gonna go take a look. Okay, so can't go any further that way. Can't go any further that way. Okay, I am satisfied. Let's go save our buddy. Yay. Alright, that was the last one. Are you gonna be up at the top here? Hello there, Tamak. Welcome back. Let's see, are you gonna be up here, or are you gonna be down there? Okay.
All the seals are broken. I should be able to leave here once I fully regain my power. Take this, Renee.
Wow, amazing! Definitely worth the effort.
Thank you. May I ask where you will go once you're free?
I'm the one who should be thanking you. Making this artifact for you. It reminds me of my past. Perhaps I should catch up with my old friend again sometime. But first, I must prepare something.
This old friend you're talking about.
Well, who else could it be?
Wand of Owl. Okay.
Time's aplenty. I shall read one more book.
Don't worry, totally understandable. I can understand why it'd be real hard to leave a place like this. This place is, you know, pretty rad. Alright, well, let's see what he gave me. I'm guessing it's a sub-weapon here. Yeah. Spell Phantom. Okay, well, let's see what it does. I haven't the faintest idea. I'm stick with my Earth Staff, I guess, because I have no idea what this does. Okay. Okay, so that is actually all the loot here. So, places that are left. Emerald Falls, Field of Pyro. Emerald Falls has that area that's blocked off, and I don't really know how to get through it. Let me see. I think I'll just look it up. So there's like a wall. Okay. So it says I gotta go finish a quest line here, so... this guy. And if I remember correctly, he was headed toward Misty Waters, so I guess I'll head there, too. God, I wish I made it a little bit more clear, because I don't fully remember. But I think he said that he was going towards here. I'll go at it from the Silent Coast side. Although the tree on the Field of Hydro side is closer. Okay, I'll go here first. And see if I can just transport myself to the other side. Alright. Hey, buddy. Okay. Okay, so I just gone it myself. I'm a whack the bell because I have nothing better to do right now. Well, it's kind of neat though. Like, look at this shell. That's a really, really big shell. Okay, and here we are, so we'll see if he's there. At the very least, I do not seem to be able to run around while in this boat, so he's probably not in the Misty Waters itself. So is he around here? I have, like, just some random bits of stray quests around. Okay. So not immediately here. I think I'm just gonna go look for it, though, because I don't really want to just wander around aimlessly. Okay. Okay. So I did get his Holy Ground ones. Okay. So he's not over here. It's claiming it might be an Albedo Tower. Sure thing. Okay. That was not what I was expecting. So I guess the idea is that he's just gradually going east? I guess that makes sense. I kind of wish I had a map, though, so let me see if I can find something a little better. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can find a map, because that'll be easier than trying to read a text description. Okay. So from the teleporter... drop off to the edge. Okay. So here... teleporter, go to the left, drop off the edge, a guide says. I do always like to try to avoid using guides for things like this, but... I don't know, at this point it's like I'd be just wandering through the entire world all over again. Oh, I see.
I'm delighted you solved the puzzle. I'm returning to the lab to find Master then. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. Did you see anyone else down here? Maybe I misinterpreted. Tucked in a corner. From the edge. Drop off the edge to the left just barely, so I probably went too far then. So from here... I don't think I need... No, I'll teleport back up, it's fine. Okay, no, I think I see the ledge that they're talking about. I just went too far. I thought they meant like a big ledge, but not like this little tiny spot through here. Okay, maybe they didn't... This is exactly why I wanted a map. Okay, there he is. Alright. Hey, buddy.
Phew. Thanks for saving me.
Oh.
I didn't think so many enemies would come pouring out of that trap. Thank you too, Brenda, for finding me help.
Okay. I didn't know I fought enemies, but I guess when I came here and murdered literally everything, it still triggered the quest.
Be more careful next time. Ifri and Ray cannot be there to save you from everything.
I know. It was all worth it though, because I found the next clue. Let's go, Brenda. I touched the world in the center of the confluence. Could it be? Oh, how can I forget? This is for
Oh
you.
man, he actually gave me something. It's okay, max HP is nice too. Okay. So from there... Actually, I should just go to my map. Heart of Veins. Just to the left. Okay. It's just way the heck up here. And over where I fought the boss to get the cool sword that I never used because it's not a scythe. Okay. I think it said to the left. But we'll see if I can read. There he is. Okay.
Last. This clue must lead to the final location. I'll soon prove the legend real, along with the hermit. I shunned myself from the world in a flourished emerald hide. Where could it be? Friends, my adventure's coming to an end soon. I can feel it.
What treasure awaits you? Ifri is invested as well.
Enough for a story the next time we meet.
Okay. And then should, in theory, be at the wall in Emerald Falls that I am trying to open. So, let's see, that's here. Closest tree... Hard to say. I think this one will be a little bit easier because it's like, right... It's higher up. Going down is easier than going up, generally. And there's lots of spikes here. Okay. So yeah, for some of this little quest cleanup, I probably will just use guides because I don't want to just wander around the world for, you know, however long it would take me to find them when they don't really give me solid clues as to where to go. Oops. Okay. Let's see here. So down here... No, that's a dead end. I have to go all the way around. You know, fair enough. Okay. I still feel obligated to collect the loot. It just feels so sad leaving treasure on the ground, you know? Just so sad. Okay, so now I want to go back up into the pretty trees. I do love these trees. They are wonderful. Look at all those bright colors. Okay, so it's just gonna be over here somewhere, right? Yep, right here. Yay! I get to go into the cool place. Man, I have been wanting to come here for a while. Look at that. Neat little ruins on there, all the waterfalls and all the flowers. Ah, life is good.
Friends,
Welcome back.
I honestly thought we'd see the last of one another. Here, take the sword and bear witness to the existence of the hermit.
This aura. This is no ordinary sword. And you
Oh,
are
no.
willingly gifting it to us?
Your poor laptop.
The phantom sword is proof the hermit existed. And that was my quest all along. You earned this sword. Not just for saving my life, but also as witnesses to me and Brenda at the successful conclusion of our grand adventure. Henceforth, this sword shall stand for our unshakable friendship.
Sure thing, buddy.
Thanks. I'll make good use of it.
We won't refuse it then.
Is it a scythe? Because if it's not, it's just gonna rot in my inventory, and you might as well take it at that point. Not a scythe. Alas, poor laptop. Alright, let's see what we got here. The language created by God. When spoken and written, it inspires great magical power. When Luca created the world, she wrote her feelings in primeval language, which thus contained the power of God. Many of Luca's hand-built devices were driven by primeval glyphs. Creatures with powerful souls are often able to understand primeval language and use it to exert great power. Okay. So I know the loot's over on this side. So I'll go collect that. Talidescence. Okay. And here. Which terrifyingly might mean that I am missing one piece of loot in this area. We'll see if there's any loot further up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yep, I appear to be missing one piece of loot somewhere. Life is hard. Okay. 55 out of 56. Maybe it'll be the shiny rock I need. Okay, so... So, let's see, where should I start in my loot hunt? You know, probably around here, because if I missed it anywhere, it could have very easily been me being like, is the loot inside this place, or is it elsewhere? So, I'm gonna check around here, and see if my radar procs while I'm running around. Naturally, still must kill all. All must be purified. It's required. Okay. So it could be higher or lower here if I have... If I just assumed that it might be for something within that little tunnel. No, if it was going to be something here, it probably would have been something in this area. I don't think I would have assumed that something this low would be from here. Something this far, probably not either. So, I legitimately might have just missed something somewhere. Pain. But I can't just leave the loot ungotten. Not at this point. I've come too far. I've come too far to stop. Okay, so not up here. So that means it probably wasn't confusion regarding this area, and it could be literally anywhere. Oh, that's rough. Okay. It's okay, just decide you gotta get a little bit more clever in making things out of what you got. Or if you hate your life that much, do drastic changes and stop hating your life. That's good advice too, you know, just stop. Okay, so yeah, I already checked over here pretty thoroughly. So I guess I'll just continue from here. I'll start with the dead end over here, and hopefully I just stumble across it quickly. That would be fantastic. Okay, so it doesn't look like anything in this dead end. But you know, I can think of worse places to need to run through again. Now that the enemies are nice and easy, it's like this place I think has some of the better scenery. Outside of maybe some of the purple places. It's just really nice. Very varied for each layer of it, and just generally pleasant to look at. Alright, well, let's start running through. So let's see here. Yeah, I'll run down there. I'm just kind of running back and forth for a little bit just to make sure that I touched all the spots, but I think I got them all. Yeah, I think I got them all. So now I can kind of come through the bottom here and get to this dead end over here. Just to make sure. Man, I tried to walk away from the loot. I did it once. But it's hard. Okay, so now this is Town of the Exile territory. And now we're in Halcyon Veins territory. So, I think I can safely say there's no loot here. Okay. Alright. Oh. Right here. Okay, good. So I just missed a little bit of loot somewhere around here. Oh, thank God. To the right. Okay. Yeah, remember there being a bunch of loot in this spike tunnel. So I'm not surprised that I missed something. But good. This means I don't have to do a bunch of hunting. I just know it's somewhere around here. But where? Ooh, okay. That's maybe right here. Yes. Yes. My treasure hunting instinct has not failed me yet. Venomad. Looks like a whip. I don't care, but I got the loot. Okay. So there we go. That is all loot. Everywhere except for the Field of Pyro, because it wants me to find a magic rock. It could be in the Field of Pyro. I'm gonna go look at my quests again real quick. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So I think I'm probably missing one here. Because I'm assuming it's based on the 8 trigrams, so I assume there's 8. Okay, sure, I'm gonna, before I go into the Field of Pyro, I kind of want to knock a few of these out. I'm just going to look up where her location is, since I haven't found her. So, let's do that. Instead of just wandering around the world. And see what I can find out. Let's see. Is this thing that I found earlier? Location guides? Okay, NPCs which move for quests. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I need here. Okay, that's weird because I thought I just went there, but did not see it. So it says that she will show up kind of over here near the boat to the misty waters. So this is our ghost lady friend. And last I saw her, she was over by a turtle. Oh. And it says that the last part of her quest is right over here. You know what? I don't have to. I don't have to go full genocide anymore. Because I have found all the treasure here. So I don't need to mark my location. So did I just walk past her? Okay. It was this. I see. I thought I had read this before. Okay. I see. It's time for the end. Even if I can't return to the Sea of Souls, even if my soul be scattered in the world, I'll still become part of other lives. After 10 years, or 100, or 1,000, there will be another me, standing at the same place, looking at this everlasting sea. Okay. So it was just that. I thought that I'd interacted with that before. So that's why I didn't poke at it. Okay. So, crazy guy that's talking about blasphemy. What you got for me? West of Lost Boss in Heart of Veins. Okay. So just head on down here and he'll be over there somewhere. Well, we'll go finish up his quest. Let's see how he's doing. He seemed maybe a little bit concerned last time we saw him. So... Okay, try to avoid the wind and just come on over. Oh, there you are.
Perfect. Perfect. The truly perfect.
God be good, this thing can actually talk. Terrifying.
Wait, he looks familiar. Could it be Ethan?
Finally, I've found the ultimate answer. I'm not afraid anymore. I will not dissipate, nor die, nor be harvested by you. I will last forever. I'll exist in my world forever.
Horrible. Humans are horrible, Renee.
I can't believe he turned himself into a hollow shell and sealed his soul. What terrified him so?
A terror that compelled him to live in this form.
How this existence prevents the soul from dissipating. Can he really be called alive? Languishing eternally alone?
So, Pious Blessing increases the speed of casting healing spells and makes them unable. It makes enemies unable to interrupt the casting process. Okay, that's kind of neat. I'm not sure if it's better than the things I have, but it's kind of neat. Okay. So I actually managed to find most of those just little random bits of quest. Without any kind of guide. I just was kind of missing some steps in the last a little bit in the last step. A little bit sad. Okay, how about persistence? Where are you, buddy? Let's see. Teacups room. The top of the castle after the boss in Goliath Fall. Okay. I know where that is. It's kind of a long walk, but I can deal. So I'll go clean that one up too. And we'll see what her little adventure concludes with. Right now, some of these little side quests kind of feel very fillery to me, but nonetheless, there's like dialogue and stuff, so I'm curious to see what it says. Man, I cannot be bothered. I would just run through things. That's why I don't feel too bad about looking up where these last few things that I just didn't find doing my big world loot hut tour. Just real quick. Oh man, man, making me wait for the elevator meant that I had to go fight that guy. Alas. If it just left me alone, man. It just left me alone.
Master, how is it that you don't recognize me?
How are you so seriously injured?
Just a scratch. Pay it no heed. This injury is life-threatening. Whoever hurt you must have wanted to kill you. Speak not. She must be an imposter.
Lower your voice and let us heal you.
No. I need to return to Master. I must... She seems to have passed out. I'll stem the bleeding.
I hope she remains still when she wakes up.
Man, heavy breathing is just always so creepy.
I will find you again, Master.
Heavy breathing really is just so unsettling. Alright. Okay. Resting town in front of Master Mage Ripe's house. Okay, that's an easy one. So she went back home after this. I'm glad. I imagine if I had found her in the wild, I would have been like, man, this poor NPC.
Nicole, you can't be so stubborn as to consider leaving in your condition.
Little girl, even though you got far on your own before, it's not likely to happen again. You can't leave the town in your condition.
It's Renee and Ifri. Thank you for saving my life. But I must find Master.
Hey, be honest. Who's this Master you speak of? She's beaten you to the well's edge. Why do you still want to track her down?
I died once in an accident shortly before the raising. Master, she was different back then. She was a master mage at an institute, and her name is Karen. When I was on my own, it was Master who took me in as her apprentice. Although she was strict, she never failed to smile when she was explaining her research to me.
I'm always concerned when someone's name is Karen at this point.
My master, as I knew her, would have never attacked me. Something must have happened during the raising before I was rebuilt again. I must find her.
Alright. Well, let's see. Do you get to find her? Oh, okay, so there's a bonus location. So that's actually the end of the quest. Spike Room in Whispering Forest. Well, since I know of it, I'll go check it out. Even if it means I have to go to a spike room. Which spike room are we talking about here? Near up here. I was gonna say, because there's lots of spike rooms in the Whispering Forest. Okay, so here. Alright, that's not too far. I don't think it'll even take me through too many spikes. Oh man, but that heavy breathing sound effect is just so unsettling. I guess we'll get to hear it one more time here. I'm surprised that's kind of where the quest ends, though. Because, like, I mean, on the one hand, they're kind of implying that, yeah, maybe she won't get to travel again. But there's no resolution. Like, we don't even get to find more about this person, as far as I can tell. Karen I don't recognize that name. A quaint magic book containing a wealth of magical knowledge. On the title page leaves a message written in magic. Nigretto Tower. Bloodstained magic book. I am now giving my all for her coming, Nicole, yet you're too weak to serve her. I shall leave this book for you to study. When you can decipher these words, return to me and become my assistant once more at Nigretto Tower. I think she shall appreciate you as well. Huh. So is that a sub-weapon? No, accessory then? Prism stone ring. Neat. Okay. Ghost pipe. Okay, if it's not a sub-weapon or not an accessory, I'm not sure what it is, so I guess it's probably just some kind of key item. So... Nigretto Tower. That's not a place I know of. There's an entire place on this map that I haven't found? Man! You know, I keep thinking that I'm almost at the end, and then the game says, hello, nope, there's still more stuff. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm not sure what it's talking about. Alright, well... I guess I'll go follow the traveling chef here. So next at the columns... The eastern one is so here. I wonder if I just accidentally walked past her when I explored this place. Oh no, I think what happened is that I ended up finding all the loot before I came back to this tree.
Crystals of hope. What could they be?
We meet again! Oh, what kind of goodies do you have this time?
Ah, it's you. It's been a while. Sorry, I was dreaming about an ingredient.
What dish are you thinking about? Do you need our assistance?
I'm trying to make the legendary Eternal Vintage, but one of the ingredients called Sands of Hope eludes me. I have no idea what it is.
Okay, Ifri will help you. I'm looking forward to this dish.
Man, you know, while they're talking about food, also I'm thinking about this place.
A glass of that legendary vintage is yours.
I'm still just thinking about the implication of a new place.
Do you want...
This is it, according to Ifri. Would you like to try them?
Really? I'll try.
Ifri must be right. It is assuredly what you desire.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking about this other place.
This wine simply...
Thank you for the treat.
Okay. So, I have some food I can eat here. Oh, nope, I did want the items. I just hit the wrong button here. So I'll just take the buff there, the permanent buff. The next one. Okay, Field of Pyro. I'm gonna hold off on exploring the Field of Pyro a little longer. I'll finish my quest cleanup here. It just feels weird to explore it when I know that there's a boss fight that's gonna be there. But it's also possible that the thing I need for the boss fight is here, so...
Emily?
But now that I know that there's like an entire new area that I apparently haven't seen yet? Okay.
Oh, it's Renee and Ifri. It has been quite the spell.
What delicacies are you desiring to make?
Yes, I was finally able to make that legendary Eternal Vintage, which led me to ponder. Mayhaps the Fosha and the Scorched Orb might also exist. Somewhere flames dance.
That's true, I have many.
Fosha? That seems like a unique ingredient. Is it what you seek?
I'm to attempt it. I've heard horrifying monsters reside where the flames dance. But I believe the rarest ingredients of legend most likely hide themselves in places the faint of heart shall never reach.
Okay, Ifri will help you. I'm looking forward to this dish.
Her character design still makes me laugh. Just the giant meat in her hair.
Or do you want to try my other dishes?
Ifri is certain that these two are the ingredients you seek. Would you like to try them out?
It's really quite amusing. It's quite the thing to use as a ponytail.
As long as you can make them into delicious dishes, Ifri can find you any ingredient you need.
Aye, thank you, Ifri. Now, observe.
Okay. Volcanic eruption. Alright, well I got all the things, so it's all good.
I couldn't be more satisfied.
I want to
Okay.
try something.
Oh. Alright. Man, I'm getting lots of talent points for this. I might go spend them at some point. I've already, like, filled in anything that I have any bit of interest in, but it's like if I have them, then why not? Near Alice in Rustingtown. Okay. So she'll be with the other cooks now. So I guess I'm just gonna have a huge cook army just standing out in front of the town now, because I think I've had like 3 or 4. But okay. There we go. This is Alice, right? Yeah.
What kind of everything? My big brothers and sisters have all returned from their trips and have brought all manner of news and delicious food with them. I've learned so much.
I'm sorry for skipping some of your dialogue. I thought it was the same thing you said every time.
Master once said that his greatest joy was to offer his customers all sorts of delicacies to try. How can giving away what you worked so hard to make bring such happiness? Humans are indeed quite interesting. Hey, you've become quite philosophical all of a sudden. Ifri is vexed. The taste of happiness. Ah, right, Ifri. I've come up with a new course. Would you like to try it? Of course. Psychic powder, golden fruit, and Psy. 2 more ingredients I don't have. Will Ifri be kind enough to find them for me? Ifri will do anything for delicacies. Come. Great. Just bring me a 4-leaf clover. People say it's a sign of good fortune and can bring you happiness. Plus, a special kind of egg called the rainbow egg. I need them.
I have them.
What? No! A 4-leaf clover is nothing but a fairy tale hoax. How can you be tricked so easily?
Ifri, Alice made us so many dishes. Let's help her out.
I'm only doing this as a favor to Ree. Thanks! Since rainbow eggs and clovers are so lucky, my feast of joy will assuredly be a success. I'm really getting excited.
Alright, well,
You found rainbow
I got 'em.
eggs and clovers yet?
I have. Here you are.
Hurry! I want to try your feast of joy. Are you ready? Here it is. I'm ready. Hurry!
okay. Is there anything else here that I have not made yet? Nope, just that one. Hermit's Lucky Omelet. Okay. Oh, and I got an outfit too. Purple, huh? Well, purple is a pretty good color. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I didn't mean to go to the map. I hit the wrong button out of habit. Okay. And we'll check out the purple outfit too. As great as purple is, I still prefer my black and white one. I just really like the black and white one. So there we go. Okay. Was that everything related to these various quests here? Okay. Alright, I'm not sure what that one is. But it does look like I've gotten the other ones. Okay. I guess I'll go explore the field of Pyro, see if the last rock is there, and maybe the last glyph of Shenlong. I'll see if I can get all the loot. To be fair, with the boss fight, that might not actually drop proper loot that would show up on my radar. I think I might have run through there with it at one point already anyway, since I've checked to see if I could fight them a few times. So, there just might not be anything there. Unfortunately, the enemies here are tough, so I might have a little bit of a tough time. Alright. 4 pieces of loot. Last pieces of loot in the game, in theory, but, no, actually in practice. That's right, because I just found out that there's another area. So I might have a little bit more to do. I do want to still try to kill everything. Okay. I gotta get the loot. There we go. I know I don't need it, but I don't want to leave it there. It makes me too sad. Okay, so I saved this place for last because... Well, because of the boss fight mostly. But also because it's definitely one of the harder places to navigate. And I'm gonna have to do all kinds of just running around and dodging things. I can't just kind of be super brain dead about it. Very unfortunate. I'm gonna have to try. Okay. Doesn't look like anything there. Okay, no, that's just death. I just thought it might not be because that guy is standing there. Okay. So let's see. Then here... Okay, there's a dead end a little bit higher up. So I'll get that one first. And now I'm just back in a full treasure hunting mode. But yeah, a current opinion on the random quest lines, very much filler. Very unfortunate. It's like, this game really did not need filler. It really didn't. Like, the game is huge. It already has a lot going on for it. So, I'm not sure why they felt the need to add that. I guess... I don't know. They really did not have to feel insecure about their runtime. Like, there's a lot of stuff here. And just their main quest and everything felt fine. Alright, I'll finish off the loop here just to make sure. Okay. Ah, Field of Pyro. Memories are returning. I remember the first time I came here, I was just like... The intensity was there, like, every moment. And I was just, like, screaming the whole time. I'm not really screaming right now, but... It's definitely a step up from everywhere else I've been here. I gotta stay on my toes. Okay. Fractured raging horn. Okay, I'm just gonna let him cast at me. He's in a really inconvenient spot, so I can't really get him. Oh god. I have not missed the Field of Pyro. I hope I find the loot quickly, man. Just trying to explore every square inch of this area is going to be quite something. Okay. Yeah, I definitely can't just ram my face into every enemy here. Let's see, how do I want to handle this? So I think I'm just going to do this top layer first since it's a dead end. And then I can go into just all of this stuff. It's still all very nicely divided for me, so... Should be easy enough to just make my way through piece by piece. Okay, good. There is loot over here. So at least that'll be the first one. So I'm guessing it's in this kind of little cubby that I didn't go into for some reason. So it looks like I kind of went into most of it, but not all the way. Yeah, I guess the little tunnel just... I didn't see it. Okay. 3 to go. Three to go. Yeah, and I just remember that all the enemies here are stuff that you really want to try to kill fast anyway. Because the longer you let them live, the more the screen just fills up with nonsense. And I also remember that I cannot just dash through those. The iframes say no. Which is still perhaps a little bit sad. Okay. Well, that's fine. I kind of wanted to go over here anyway. Oh, come on. Come on. I, like, barely dipped my little toes into that. Okay, I just wanted to check up here real quick. But, yeah, nothing there. Yeah, that's fine. It'll just take me back to where I want to go. The conveyor belts, man, they're getting to me. Okay. Okay, now it should be pretty smooth sailing. There we go. Let's get out of here. So, I do think I want to do this corner first. So that means I head back to over here. But everything's dead, except this guy, I guess. I guess he must have come from the pit that I haven't gone down. And... yeah. So there's just that one guy in his little pit. God, and everything just hits really hard. I'm probably gonna have to use trees. I don't think I need this tree yet. And if I die, it's not really the end of the world. It's fine. I can live. I can live even though I die. That's like this character's superpower, so it's definitely fine. But, I'm probably gonna have to heal at some point. Okay, so nothing up there. Alright, how do I want to tackle this area? Okay, so this is a dead end. I'll start here. And then I can loop back over toward the tree and fill in this dead end. Come down here and start looping over here. And get all this loop. So much looping. I do find it funny just how compartmentalized all the maps are. Okay, I'm gonna heal again. You know, maybe I will heal at the tree. Because, man, I've already gone through that much healing. This place is wild. Still want to kill all the dudes, just to signify that I've been here. Fiery Claw. But I guess this will also ensure that I get, like, all the enemy drops, so I guess that might be happening anyway. Even though I was largely planning on ignoring it. But just my insistence of killing everything to mark my location while I'm treasure hunting. Might mean that I just get their drops naturally. Okay, hold on, buddy. I need to heal. Yeah, I'm gonna heal at the next tree. You know what? You're too scary. There. Nope. Oh man, lured her right into the pit. Wasn't even my intention. I thought I was gonna have to kill her with the staff. But worked out. Okay, so I'll finish this loop here. There's like a little path upward. That connects up there, and I just want to make sure there's no loot up here. Yep, nothing. Okay. So, time to start looping down here. Oh, that's right, I forgot. This place is like spike hell. Okay. Oop. Okay, so just to the right here. No, you are still way too scary. I'm just gonna beat you up from over here. Cool. Makes my life a lot easier. Okay. So I guess it's lower. Let's see, where do I proc it? Right here. So it's not over here, so it's probably a little bit lower. There, I see it. You know, I don't blame myself for not going for the money spots while I was here the first time. God. Okay. There we go. Alright, buddy. Be gone. Fiery Claw. I'm gonna start having a huge collection of those in my inventory, aren't I? Oh god, I remember the spot. I was so scared going through here because it's just full of spinning lasers. Okay, 2 more things. 2 more things. And if it's not a fancy rock, then... Ooh. I honestly, I kind of get the feeling it's not going to be. I think the fancy rock I need to find is going to be in that tower, the Negredo Tower. But I don't know where it is. But we'll see if it's here. Okay. So I think I've been up here at this point. So now I'm just going to decide how to handle these last few things. I think I'm going to go down here and into this. And then from there I can loop back around. Man, he's flying away. I can't get him all the way over there. There we go. I'll start on the top, I guess. Oh, no, that wasn't a path. That was a wall. So I guess I won't start at the top. You know, I'm so glad that I have a little bit more mobility now, because now I can just kind of avoid all of these things a little bit more easily. Not completely, especially not when I mess up my jump like that. I'm amazed I did not get hit. But, you know, more than I would be able to otherwise. Okay, and then here... Terrifying. Yeah, I'll go finish through here. Just check all the way up at the top. Okay, so here I could go either top or bottom. I think I'll go bottom. Okay, that worked out. I'm glad. I wasn't so sure if it would. Okay. And over there is spikes. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over there. Even though I know I'm gonna fall in the spikes like immediately. Okay, perfect. So, nothing over there. Oh hey, I didn't kill you. I should fix that. Weapon skill stopped me from being able to hit him before his bomb went off. Very sad. Me just accidentally panic mashing the buttons. Okay. So I think that's it for this loop. So 2 more things. You know, thankfully, even though the field of Pyro is like super intense and a little bit harder than pretty much everywhere else in the game, it's really small compared to everywhere else too. So I'm actually making pretty good progress getting through all this. Okay. So I'm just thinking about how I want to tackle this big chute. I think my next step is going to be up here. And then I'll loop through all this and eventually end up at the tree at the bottom there. Okay. Let's do it. I have some litter bugs to take care of first. I remember these guys because they just litter all over the place and it's annoying. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna head up to the top here. I guess I'll just let the loot drop. It's sad, but I don't want to go all the way to the bottom and get it. Does this side go up? Okay, good. Okay, and that should be all the guys. I want to get those guys, because their attacks hurt a lot, and I don't really want them chasing me down the chute. Okay. Okay, no, they have too much HP for me to be able to stand there and face tank it. Okay. You know, fair enough. Okay. So, actually, I think I remember there being some loot here, yeah. And I couldn't figure out how to get to that coin in there. How do I get in there? I don't know, can I break the top? Oh, is that a little spot at the top that I can go through that I just missed last time? My treasure eye was not yet strong enough at this point. Life-saving badge. Okay, one more thing. One more thing. Okay, how do I want to handle this loop? I think I'll go down this way first. Oh. Okay. Never mind.
Fire on this glyph is almost as strong as mine in my prime. No, it's even stronger.
The Ifri is the strongest there is. Yet now you question your own power? That's a rarity.
I know it is true.
Okay, well there we go. So, that is all the areas filled in here, and you know, I'm kind of glad that I found out about that other place, because I would have been so confused as to why it wanted me to find some more magic rocks before I could go fight the pyro dudes. So, I did get all the words of Shenlong, though, so I'll go give those to the Sleepy Fairy. And this also means that I should have all of her coins so I can buy out her shop as well. Okay, well there we go, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad at all. Yeah, so she's gonna be just right over here in the big treasure hoard that I can't steal. Still very sad about it.
Excuse me.
Alright, I'm gonna go buy out her shop real quick. There we go.
Now my task is done as well. Yes, this key is also for you. It is something quite nice.
Yeah, I can tell from the looks of it that the gold key is valuable.
Don't interrupt me. Sit properly and listen. That was something God bestowed upon me. Carry it with you on your trip through Garden. It might be of assistance. Now go. I have my own tasks that require my attention.
Key of Sa. Key of Sa, huh? Okay, you got any suggestions on what I might do with this? A key gifted by the fairy fond of sleeping. No clue about the door it opens will lead to. Unfortunate! Lee. A mystical rune that is automatically recorded in the empty pages of the words of Shenlong after touched. No one can really comprehend the pattern, but there is no doubt that it has power nearly beyond this world. Touched with soul, it reveals a combustion and competence. Sure. That's quite a combination.
Sir, I only found your coins in dangerous places. How did you manage to hide them there in the doubting me. Listen, even when I dream, the Grand Fairy can travel through and garden as she pleases. There's no place beyond my reach.
In your dreams? So the gold coins. Did you hide them there while you were dreaming?
Oh, seems that the Grand Fairy loves more than just her sleep when she slumbers.
I stopped dream traveling long ago. Phew. So the hypnotic spell makes you cast aside objects while dream walking. I'll need to fix that.
Let's not disturb her.
Alright, well there we go. I guess the other item, there's like that red book. Is that a key item in here? Note of the Owl, written in fluid handwriting on a neat note, is a line at the owl hungers. Yeah, here it is. Bloodstained magic book. A quaint magic book containing a wealth of magical knowledge. A message is written by magic on the title page. I'm giving my all for her coming, Nicole. You're still too weak to serve her. I leave this book for you to study. When you can decipher these words, come and continue to be my assistant back in Negredo Tower. I think she will appreciate you as well. So no new information there. I wonder if the girl is still back in Resting Town, if she'll be able to tell me anything. And she was just like right here. I can check real fast. Yeah, so it looks like she's not here. Okay. So let's see. Remaining quests. Okay, so that's where I need the magic rock. I'm not sure what to do with that. That's for the end game. So, gift and nightmare. Alright, I'll go see what the game says about what the internet says about these. Okay, let's see. Let's do Nightmare Quest. Let's see what the internet says about that. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, now that we can invade people's souls, I can go talk to her. And, so we'll see if I can do something to help her out. The nearest tree is here. That's right, I actually hadn't made that connection immediately. Oh, hold on, I accidentally unplugged my headphones. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go. Oops. Shoot. I was getting my fingers back on the keys, and I missed. Anyway, let's go talk to a sleepy lady. A different sleepy lady. Going from one sleepy lady to the next, I guess. Okay.
Maybe we can use that spell to enter your friend's soul field.
Aye, but we have to be careful.
Alright, let's do it. Forget being careful. Let's go say hi.
World of a Nemo Goliath? It's just like the physical world. But here, the clouds seem to be a tad darker.
Atmos. Maybe she has fallen too deeply into her own dreams, substituting them for reality. It is in her dreams where she creates the dews and gives birth to her scions after all. Watch out, Renee! Something's escaping the clouds!
Alright, are we getting a boss? Oh. No, just a silly mini-boss. Okay. Well, I can get behind that. Unfortunately, the enemies in this place were all a little on the hard side, but I think I'll be okay. I've got lots of healing. I have fought many of these enemies in the past. It should be fine. Gotta be careful. Oh god. Okay. Heal. I'm gonna hang out in the corner here. Alright. Well, they're slightly wrecking my shit, but that's okay. It's all good. I'll get better. Lightning is definitely making it hard, but... Okay, those things are extremely dangerous. Oh god, there's so many. Okay, I'm a little terrified now. Okay, just carefully snipe. All is well. It looks like I might make it through just due to raw HP. God, so much stuff. No, I didn't. Yeah, I couldn't find a place to heal at the end there. There was a lot of stuff. Well, okay, let's try again. And then everything goes back to being really, really gray. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think of how to handle that. I just got a little bit overwhelmed by the size of certain mobs, but I think if I'm a little bit more careful, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Okay. And I was also taken by surprise by the lightning. Oh, yeah, my experience. I forgot about it. I mean, I don't care because, like, I'm at max level. I don't even get experience anymore. See if I can thin them out just a little like this. Not really. And yeah, it looks like if you take a long time to kill them, more enemies start spawning. Which is also pretty dangerous. Think I can get one heal off? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna try to heal back to full here. No, lightning is just homing on me too hard. Okay, no. Didn't see him there. I kind of want to get more HP before I spawn the next wave. Yeah, and I guess that's what the lightning is supposed to do. It's supposed to stop you from being able to do that. Man. Okay. You know what, I saw mini-boss fight, I was like, oh yeah, everything's gonna be fine. But this one's actually pretty hard. Okay, I'm actually gonna take a look at my equipment again. I want to look at some of my other things. Oh, no wonder. I have a damage received thing on me. Oh no, damage received plus 15. That's that. Okay. Let me go back to what I had before. Okay. Yeah, I had it backwards. Do you gain? No, I don't really care about that. Okay, no, I think what I have here is probably okay. Everything else just seems to have a lot of, like, other unfortunate negative side effects. So I can kind of see why I didn't end up really equipping anything else. Okay. Alright, I think I might have to actually focus for this fight. That's gonna be like the first time in a while that I felt like I've really had to focus hard. Okay, well, here goes nothing. Let's get him. Okay, just gotta keep my cool. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The lightning really makes this a lot harder, though. Like, seriously. Okay, I'm gonna try to heal a little bit. Yeah, I should be able to get 2 off before the lightning starts harassing me again. Okay. There we go, and now we get to the scariest part. These guys, I remember them when I was actually exploring the place. They are quite scary. They move fast and are hard to read. Okay, these guys are just gonna flood the world with nonsense. Okay. No problem. Okay, was that it? Cool. Animo, Harmony of the World Tree. Okay. There we go. It's taking a second there.
The guards who attacked us in the Sky Palace. They were probably created by Atmos herself.
By Atmos herself? But why?
As a Goliath, maybe it's an instinctive self-defense mechanism. Though she has fallen into a deep sleep, she still has the ability to constantly create new guards to protect her field.
But the guards, they were more like wanderers without a mind of their own.
Now that you mention it, they were truly a little slow.
Rude. Come on, that was hard.
Wait, that's terrible. Maybe Atmos has been untethered from the Sea of Souls, which is why her scions are unconscious. If she's been consuming her own soul to form these guards, I must make haste to calm her. It's fortunate we have the regeneration primeval glyph. With her own wind primeval glyph, we should have no issue succeeding.
Well, not the noise I expected to come out of Ifri.
Clouds around here are lightning. Did we succeed, Ifri?
Aye. Atmos has calmed down.
But we still haven't succeeded in waking her.
Not to worry, Ree. Her nightmare is over. We'll discover how to awaken her sooner or later.
Iridescent dreams. Familiar dreams. Thank you.
Okay. Well, there we go. I found my shiny rock. So, if that is the last of the shiny rocks, then that means maybe I can finally go fight the boss that I was going to last time. I think I've got enough time for a few attempts. I've got enough time for a few attempts. So, let me see. I want to look up the quest log too. So, gift is the last one there. Okay. So this is just the end of the game, and alright. So let's... Oops, that's right, there's gonna be stuff down there. That's fine. I'm still just learning the boss. I don't mind if I take a little bit of damage. It's fine. I'll still heal before I go in, but... I just want to see what happens. At least I assume this is gonna be a boss. Okay. Oh, I can invade it. So I can, you know, purify the heck out of them, or I can just go inside. You know what, let's go inside.
Maybe there's another path.
Renee, what are you planning?
I'm sorry, Ifri. So, this is the soul field of the Goliath of Pyro. So vigorous and powerful.
Renee, please leave this place. I can restore my position as a Goliath, and I'll ensure that innocent humans are protected.
But as a human myself, I have no choice.
Okay.
Even if you destroy their souls completely, the next Goliath of Pyro could be even more radical and powerful. Then the war would never end. We can negotiate with them. I'll convince them that not all humans are greedy villains enslaved to desire. Please, Renee, stop this.
Okay, so we're about to get a bad ending. Heck yeah. Or do I just walk to the other side and listen to my friend? Nope. Once we're here, murder's the only choice.
Stop! There is a better way. You must trust me.
Sorry, can trust you, but I can't trust them.
Why must you act in this way?
I can't bear the price of making the wrong choice. Adam, and everyone in the town. I must protect them all this time.
Okay.
Hey, stop it. What marks the difference between you and them if you act like this? I really don't want it to end like this, but now I must calm you down.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh god, but they're all homing bullets. I'm not gonna be able to find a chance to heal. But on the bright side, they're not that hard to dodge. I just kinda gotta plan my route well. Man. Okay. Well, I am now obligated to take the evil route because I accidentally did it first. I didn't really think about the implications about invading there because... How should I say? I mean, we just used it to help someone out. I didn't really think that it would be a problem. And... You know, if the game let me, I'd probably just leave. But... the game does not let me, so I'm obligated to see it through to the end. Well, let's go fight Ifri.
We can go. Renee,
Sorry, I can't.
Okay, I'm gonna try real hard to not have to do this again because
I really don't.
I can't skip the cutscene. And that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna try very hard to dodge all the things. I'm doing my best. I say as I get hit twice, but you know, like I said, it's my best. Didn't say it'd be good, just that I'd try hard. Okay, I actually had a moment there. Okay, I'm kind of getting to a rhythm. Okay. Let me see, can I time this right that I won't have it a fireball after me? No, not really. Okay, but I think there's a way. I'm gonna try. No, no good. Maybe this is the time for that one that would let me heal a little bit faster. No good. Okay. Ah, I got it. Phew! Last second! Oh, I got stuck on something. I can see why they described it as a choice now. We just keep missing each other. Alright, there we go. Not so bad at all.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so what's this bad end? The hope, huh? Okay. Well, that was interesting. Okay. Well, let's go take the other choice now. So I'm curious. Yeah, I wasn't expecting endings there. Like, it makes sense for that one to be an ending, because obviously, I mean, you murder the BFF due to a disagreement. Like, that's not going to let the story to continue. But all right, well, let's see what happens here.
Let's begin, Ifri.
Thank you, Renee. After my powers are restored, I'll teach these arrogant fools a lesson they won't soon forget. Renee, I never imagined that this day would truly arrive. I lost all my power at the very beginning, and was forced to link my soul with you, my enemy, in order to survive. However, looking back at the days we've spent with Arrows and Rubywood, or the adventures we had, I don't regret my choice in the slightest.
You don't sound like Ifri in the slightest.
You don't often laugh like this as well. Ifri talks however it pleases him.
Thank you, Ifri. I've learned much from you during our journeys. And let's not forget you saved my life more than once.
Renee.
I'll continue down this path alone from now on. Don't worry about me. Go fulfill your tasks and be good.
Of course. And if you find any strong foes out there, don't forget to call me back. With Ifri and Renee together, no enemy could stand before us.
Okay. I see. Okay, so I was expecting a boss there. So what is Negredo Tower, then? What is Negredo Tower? I'm gonna go follow that gift quest line, and then I'm gonna go see about figuring out what that area is. I mean, maybe it's just flavor, and it's not actually a place that you can go into. I thought it might be because of the magic rock, but maybe that was a little bit too much of an assumption. Okay. I think I gave my commentary in the game at the last time I saw credits roll, but, you know, I'll go ahead and talk about it now. I probably have some new thoughts. And I can tell that the people that made this were very much inspired by Hollow Knight, and that they probably, you know, wanted to go out and make an interesting little Metroidvania themselves, kind of modeled after that. Overall, I think they succeeded. It was a pretty fun game, and I'm glad I played it. I really liked looking at, like, all the backgrounds and stuff. The areas were nice. I don't think it quite captured what made Hollow Knight special, though. And unfortunately, what made Hollow Knight special is just really, really hard to describe. Because it just did so many subtle little things right, to the point that I almost felt like a lot of its DLC actually made the game worse. Not completely. Like, I describe it as DLC. It technically, you know, it was all free DLC, but I'm just thinking in terms of, like, the Grim Troop, for example, where it had you do a bunch of just kind of random boring stuff, and then had an absolute banger of a boss. So I wouldn't say that it necessarily made it worse, it just kind of put in some extra padding. And that's kind of an impression that I get from a lot of this game, where they wanted to take Hollow Knight, but make it bigger. But I don't think they really understood what it means to make a game bigger. It doesn't mean overall map area, it doesn't mean random quests, it doesn't mean huge talent trees, or any of these things. It means a bigger density in content, and just more things that, like, you don't even have to think about doing it. It's just, It feels natural. It's part of the game. It doesn't feel like extra. And that's kind of the feeling that I got here, where they wanted to make the game bigger. But making a game bigger is actually, like, really, really hard. And here I think they would have benefited more from maybe a little bit more of a tight experience. And lessening things. I didn't feel like the map was, like, unbearably huge or anything. Going through it felt pretty okay. But, and that's kind of what makes the specifics kind of hard to describe. But those side quests that really didn't seem to serve any purpose. Like, they didn't really even reveal any interesting lore about the world. In my opinion. Like, maybe the crazy guy that turned himself to stone a little bit, but all he really gave was implications. It didn't really actually say anything. And that's kind of the impression that I got from a lot of things, where they just felt the need to add more and more stuff without really thinking about the whole game there. Now, in terms of moving around, I found the dash a little bit hard to deal with certain times. Sometimes I would not dash the direction that I wanted, but overall, movement and everything felt really good. They did great, you know, putting everything together, so although it was very, very simple, I also felt like it lacked... Oh, hold on. Ending. I want to watch it. The Withering. I'm actually kind of surprised that this is a separate ending towards doing the stuff with in the Sunken Sanctum. New Game Plus unlocked. Okay. So I should take this as a sign that that's really the end. Okay. Okay, and so I'm guessing this is what I can use for New Game Plus, and this is... Or no, this is what I can use for New Game Plus, and this will let me go in there. Okay. But basically what I was saying there is I felt like it had a little bit less of the precision that Hollow Knight did. And I think some of that just comes from the inevitability of its equipment. Because you see here, this is what my attack looks like, right? But if I were to use a different weapon, my attack looks like this. Different pauses, different lengths, and where they hit above me, not exactly the same. So because they wanted to go and add different equipment, they couldn't put in the same level of precision that Hollow Knight did. But at the same time, it was precise enough. You know, especially with dashing, jumping, and the things that are a little more consistent. That there were entire bosses designed around how far you dash, and I could tell. You know, one of my favorites is that spinning robot guy up in that blue tower. That's where I felt it like some of the strongest. And it started getting a little bit more loosey-goosey as the game went on, I felt like, and I potentially had different upgrades and might be doing different things. Anyway, so that's my general commentary of they made a very competent game. It was very fun to play. They did a good job. And the areas and the kind of challenges in them were varied enough that I never really got bored going from place to place. And even just going through and hunting all the treasure, I was concerned that it might be a little bit dull, especially for people watching. But nah, it felt fine. The radar was sufficient. And it told me how much was in each area, so I was able to know when to stop looking. Anyway, I have one more quest. I will go ahead and finish it. Gift. And then there were a few things with just localization. It had some conveyance problems of just, you know, not necessarily knowing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, you know, I beat the game again, and I think that since it's telling me to go for New Game Plus, that this is indeed everything. If it's not, please let me know in the comments, but I'm assuming that this is everything, and I still have not made an oath with the jellyfish. Like, I still don't know what's going on there. There are some things, I think the world building is kind of cool, but I still don't necessarily know what's going on with the history and kind of that kind of stuff. Like, I can't follow it all. I don't know how much of that is localization and how much of that is writing. And I ran into it a little bit at the end, just right here, where I was like, oh, hey, I can just invade it. Maybe we can do something here instead of going out to fight them, because that sounds hard. And that actually ended up being, like, betraying your friend. And I had no idea that I was doing that. Because, like, I mean, I had literally just used the same ability to help save the Animo Goliath. So I didn't think that that's what would happen there. So I was surprised. So, you know, a little bit of conveyance problems. Okay. So it says I need to kill enemies with this staff until it breaks. Okay, which one was that? I don't remember which wand it was. Let's see. Magic wand in the columns. Shoot, which one was that? It was this one, right? No, I don't think so. It wasn't that one. Oh god, I don't remember which one it was. Oh no. This one? Mysterious Rod. That sounds promising. Okay. Maybe not? Okay, I need to remember which quest this is. Okay. Let me see if I can just find a proper guide here. No, I don't see it. Hat's quest gift. Okay. Like I said, I wish I knew which staff it was. I remember going to check it out. But I just don't remember which one it was. Okay, Mysterious Rod. It is that. Using the rod, special attack. Okay. So I need to go grind enemies until it dies. Okay, let's go to Rainbow Plains and we'll just beat up some dudes here. And apparently I don't have to use the special ability, but it might speed up the process. So I will try that. What do you do? Up and attack. Alright, we're gonna beat up weaklings here. With raw overkill. Yeah, and if it sucks up literally all of my mana, then... Oh man, I guess I'll do this until it breaks. Holy god, that's gonna be painful. But it takes literally all the mana. I guess I can equip some stuff that would, Give me some mana regeneration? Because it doesn't look like it's just a few enemies. Okay, I'll do that, so this way I don't have to keep just running back to the tree like this. That's kinda awful. So, anyway. Do I have something that gives me mana stuff? Let me... Something that will restore mana. Doesn't look like it here. Okay. It might just all be in accessories. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so sub-weapon damage stuff. Nope, this is not it. Okay. It's alright, I'll just keep going through for a little longer. But it doesn't really look like there's much. Okay. So I guess I'll be doing that for a while. Let's see if it has any suggestions. Okay. Well, it says I don't have to use that skill to kill things, so I'm just gonna run through and kill some stuff. I don't really want to go back and forth. Killing stuff here is easy enough. I'm trying to think of places where there's like a huge density of enemies. I think the town of the Exile might actually have the best. So maybe I'll go there. There's a pretty decent concentration of enemies here. And then at some point it should just tell me that the thing has broken. Okay. Didn't think I forgot about the loot, did ya? Course not. Must chase loot, always. Alright, since this is like raw grinding, honestly, if I don't get it in the next like 10 minutes or so, I think I'm just gonna say, you know what, I'm good. So I want to get it today, and then, you know, next time I can start the next game. I found a Metroidvania that also is trying to incorporate pinball mechanics, and that sounds kind of interesting. So I want to see what it does. I haven't seen something like that before, so I want to check it out. So that's what I will be playing next time, one way or another. So I hope that I will, you know, finish this quest here and I can just complete the last little bit. But frankly, if they want me to grind an indeterminate amount of time, and, you know, 10 minutes here isn't enough, then yeah. Yeah. Okay, it looks like I don't need full mana for that. It just takes 100% of my mana. Oh, I see. That restores it. Okay, that's interesting. So, in exchange for HP. Okay, that's cool. But no matter how much I have, it will use it all. Okay, so yeah, I'll just keep... I'll see what I can do. Okay, and I'm kind of seeing how much I need. But I gotta be careful, because if I'm cutting myself, things here could actually kill me. I guess it doesn't really matter if I die. There's no death penalty at this point, because I don't need experience anymore. I really don't. But still, it's the principle of the thing, you know? Okay, I'm gonna head back over to the tree and heal there. Get all my stuff back, respawn all the enemies. And I'll try to find a good route to kill as many as possible. Because I doubt I picked the optimal route for this. I just kind of went in a direction, you know? Okay. That's right. Yeah, you have to be on the ground. Oh man, killed 2 things. Heck yeah. I am the destroyer of worlds. Okay. Well, I'll just keep using it much as possible here. But admittedly, this kinda sucks. Ah, game, I want to like you so much. Why do you keep wanting to do stuff like this to me? What did I ever do to you? Ah, well. That's okay. A lot of the main stuff and just running around and finding all the things, you know, that was pretty fun. And I'm so glad I played this game. I am. It was pretty good. Okay, so just, you know, cut myself to get my mana back up and... Okay, but it does look like this might take a while, so I might just end up leaving it there. Oh well, I'm thinking too hard. I'll just go until... Let's see... About 5 more minutes. And if that is insufficient, then that'll be it. Is this enough to kill everything? No. This should be, though. Cool. Man, I kind of wish I knew that this is what you had to do before I went on my cleanup journey, because, you know, while I was killing literally everything, maybe I would have been able to do that. Kind of unfortunate timing. But, like, I had no real reason to. The game went up and told me, hey, this is dangerous, and I was like, oh, okay. I won't use it then. Especially since the ability was, like, only okay. Or at least I thought of it as only okay. Maybe it's a little stronger than I gave it credit for here, but... No, everything must die. Okay. Everything must die. Always. But I mean, as far as I can tell, reading the guide I was looking at, you don't actually have to kill things using the staff, but it might make it faster. But it's hard to know if it's placebo or not. So... And then, you know what? I actually would like to look up something on Negredo Tower. Is that a thing? Let's see. I want to look at that too. I see. So that's a New Game Plus thing. As much as I like to showcase all the things, and it looks like New Game Plus will open up new stuff, I'm not sure if I want to do a full New Game Plus here. Man, that's some padding then. I mean, I did say that it seemed to want to try to do a lot, and I do appreciate that. And I guess I can sympathize with wanting to give the people that actually do go through New Game Plus something new. But man, that would be a lot to redo for a little bit of extra stuff. Oh man. I'll think about it. I'll put up a poll. And you know, maybe if you guys would like New Game Plus, then maybe I can finish off this quest too. Oh man, it's not even screen clearing. Wow. Okay. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there for today. I'll put up a poll. And if you guys have opinions, you know, let me know. And feel free to drop any comments, but I think I've gotten a lot of what I wanted to get out of this game. It was quite fun. You know, playing through a New Game Plus wouldn't exactly be the worst, but this series is like already super long, and I'm kind of itching to try the pinball game too. So I think if I do New Game Plus, it would be after that regardless. So I do think I will leave it there. It was a fun game. I had a great time. There's a reason I went out and collected all the treasure. In fact, you know, let us marvel at all the treasure collection. Like, look at it all. Look at it all. I got all of it. And I am pleased. Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead, I'll put up a poll. But I think that, you know, this is where I will stop for now. Very nice experience. I had a good time. Let's go back to the title. Good experience, but I think it suffers from bloat, and never has the bloat been so clear to me as this last episode. It put in a lot of endings, and they feel very disconnected from each other. I guess I kind of wanted it to be, because I guess taking the memories back was supposed to be an actual choice. It kind of gave me that impression earlier. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day too, Protox. Thanks for stopping by. So I guess that's why they decided to do it like that? I still don't know what's up with the jellyfish. I'm sad I did not get to complete my oath because that jellyfish was cool as hell, and I liked him a lot. So I suppose the ending is just leaving me a little bit confused. But the gameplay itself, you know, boss fights, exploring, all that stuff, that was great. That was fantastic. It feels odd to say, but even though it was really good and I probably could have played more for a long time, I think they actually would have benefited from putting in a little bit less and just really tightening up the experience and making it so that there's no wasted space. Because with the map as big as it is, I did reach the point a few times where I'm just like, man, I have to go all the way back over there. And it does take a while to go through it all. Hunting for treasure was a little bit overwhelming in certain places. It ended up being okay because I was able to break it down, but there you go. That is just kind of my opinion there. Just maybe a little bit too much filler, a little bit too much empty space. Otherwise, pretty fantastic. Part of me's a little sad to see it go, but I am looking forward to doing something new. I want to do all the new things. I think that's what 2026 is going to be all about for me. Many, many new things. Anyway, thank you all for coming. And I hope you're able to make something wonderful today. I will see you all tomorrow.